Hey YouTube, it's YouTube here. Today I'm making leftover turkey from Thanksgiving hash. And there's a bunch of variations because all it really is leftovers. Meat, potato, blah blah blah. So this is the way, and I'm probably going to do it in a cast iron pan too so I get a nice crisp on some of the stuff. First things first, I got to get my turkey cut up. And I'm going to cut it up in little pieces. I'm not going to make you watch it all, but cut it up whatever you want, and use however much you want. So I'm gonna cut it up like little cubes like this. So there's my hand right there. So it cooks nice and easily. Now I'm gonna get this done, and I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Okay, here's my turkey, and I'm cutting my potato. These have a thin skin, so I'm not gonna worry, but I'm gonna cut these about the same size as the turkey. I want small cubes. So, and I am gonna keep most of my stuff separate because it's gonna have different cook times, because I am gonna put some raw vegetables in there, and this stuff's already cooked, so I just want to get a crisp on it, and I don't want to dry it out. So this is about the size I want my potatoes, and I'm gonna get these done up, and then I'll jump back on and let you know. Alright, next I'm gonna take some fresh celery, and I'm gonna cut it very thin, and I'm gonna put it in a separate container because this is gonna take a while to cook, because I don't want it to be like crisp, and so I don't put it in with that. So I'm literally just gonna cut I'm gonna cut about as thin as I possibly can. Okay? And I am gonna dice this, so it's gonna be extremely small. So it'll literally just melt when I cook. Because I like celery, just like with onion. I like the flavors in the food, but I don't like big old raw chunks of it when I eat. So I'm gonna get this done, and I'm gonna be back in a couple minutes. Okay, I got my celery done. Like I said, I didn't do too much. And now I am going to do a little bit of a shallot. I'm actually going to do roughly about the same as I did a celery. And I'm going to cut it about the exact same size. Really small. So I don't get a big old chunk of onion. Yeah, I know, you've had a bunch of turkey. You don't really need any more. Got a bad piece on it, I can't get the damn thing on. Alright, Alright, I just had to get the little side off, and the paper was sticking to it like mad, so I'm just going to take this, and like I said, I'm going to dice it very small. And I'm not going to use a ton of it, because I don't want to overpower it. I definitely don't want big chunks in it, because just like celery, it's not the most fond of it. Okay, this is about the same size as my celery, about the same amount. I got just a little bit more. Yeah, Sophia, I can tell you're underneath me. I can feel you cracking my leg and see your face. They're addicted to the turkey. Don't bite my fingers. Thank you. Come here. Come here. Can you... There you go. Alright. Now, go back over there so there's not a fight. Alright, now, next thing I'm going to do is I got some of these fresh baby bell, sweet mini peppers. So of course I'm gonna clean it, because I don't want seeds and stuff in it, because seeds are disgusting. Oh, that's easy enough. There's two. After I pop the top off, there's only 2 seeds in there and a little bit of the rib. So I'm just gonna cut this in half. Make sure both them seeds are out of there. Cut the rib out. And then I'm gonna cut this the exact same way I did my celery and my onion.
She just burp.
Yep. Just about as small as I possibly can. Just like that. And I think I'm only gonna do about one of these. That piece is a little bit bigger, but I'll do it. Okay. Now, I am going to make sure I haven't forgotten anything, and I will be back in the kitchen to get all this rolling. And I am going to do it in a cast iron pan, so I get a nice crisp on this stuff. So back a couple minutes. Okay, first things first, got my skillet, turn my heat on, and I'm going to do about a medium, actually about a medium low, closer to low, because my onions, peppers, and celery are going to go in first, and I want them to cook a little, but I don't want them to burn. So I am going to use some avocado oil, not too much, because I'm going to use a little extra when I do my potatoes, so hopefully I get them nice and crisp without burning them. And without making them fall apart, because you know they are already cooked. So we're gonna get this warm. Then we're gonna put that. There we go. Couldn't find my pot holder. Just wanted to make sure, because chances are I'm gonna grab a hold of that with my hand. Okay. Once this gets warm, I'll be right back. Okay. Got a little bit of heat on this, so the little bit of oil in there is running free. And I'm gonna put that in there. Grab my spatula, because I want to get everything out of there. And since this is already dirty, I'm gonna, oh, sorry, you can't see that. I probably should pull this out just a little bit so you can see more. I'm gonna put this to the side, because I'm probably gonna take this out after I get it where I want it, while I'm cooking the potatoes, so this doesn't burn. And I'm going to use a very tiny pinch of salt. And just a little bit of black pepper. Not a whole lot, because I don't want the seasoning to burn. Alright. Now I just want to take this, just roll it around a little bit, make sure get a little bit of that oil on everything. Alright. And then I'm just going to flatten it out. Alright. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Just because I don't want it to burn, I want to get a little color, you know. Oh, it's still not completely hot yet. And then, like I said, I don't want it to like get really dark. I definitely don't want it to burn. So I'll back in a couple minutes. All right, I got this where I want it. Got a little brown. I don't want it to turn black, so I don't want that charred, you know, nasty flavor. So I'm gonna put this right in here. And I want to make sure I get all of it out of there, so I don't get that, not rancid, but nasty ass taste. There we go. I mean, it might work for fish, but vegetables, nah. Okay, now I'm going to turn this up again, just one more notch, so it's right where I started. And then I'm going to use a little bit more avocado oil. Just like that. And I'm going to let that heat up. I mean, I might need more, but I'm hoping not to. So, oh, there's another piece. I don't want that to burn, because like I said, it'll taste like crap and it'll stink. Alright, now I'm going to let this heat up, and then I'll be back in a minute or two. Alright, got a little bit of smoke coming out of my oil, so I'm going to put my potatoes in here. Now, there we go. I'm real quick going to spread them out for a second. And then I'm just going to do some salt. Now, I didn't really season these. I put a little salt in them, and then a little fat on them when I roasted them. But for the most part, left it so everybody could season it themselves when they, you know, mashed them up. Just left them whole. Alright, and now I'm just going to take and try to get a little bit of that on everything, but I'm going to try to be careful not to mush them, because chances are I probably will. I'm going to try not to, but chances are I probably will. Alright, now I'm going to spread them babies out, and try not to touch them for a couple minutes, so I get a little brown on them. So I'm going to sit here and watch this, and I'll put you on hold because this is going to be boring. I'm going to give these a quick look because I don't want them to dry out either. Alright, really not getting a brown on them yet. A couple spots here and there, but oh yeah, see, just a little bit here and there. So there we go. And I'm going to let this go a couple more minutes. I'm going to keep checking on them until I get the brown I want. I'm not going to make you watch all that because it'll just keep turning this thing on and off and on and off. So once I get these done to the, the level of brownness I want on them, I'll be back. Alright, I got this right where I want it. So I'm going to turn it down. Alright. And then, shake everything up again. I'm going to take my turkey and toss it in there. And you can put whatever you want in this. I mean, I was honestly thinking about putting some corn in there too, because I made corn yesterday. But I'm not really sure. I know I've only really had the, hash. It's roast beef or corned beef, and it's just potatoes and meat. And when I made it homemade, that's pretty much what it was too. But I decided this time, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to use my leftovers. Put these in, and then I am going to get everything a little stirred up. I'm going to just let it sit, but I am going to take some regular old seasoned salt, Morton seasoned salt. Brand doesn't really matter, I guess. So. And then I'm just going to give this a light shake. So like I said, my potatoes were just the outsides were seasoned a little bit. And the turkey, the seasoning was really good, but it did need, the seasoning was good, but it needed a little bit more salt. So that's where I'm going to stop that at. And once my turkey is heated through, because I don't want to dry it out either, it's going to be a meal. I said I might put some corn in it too. I don't really know yet. I haven't decided that. One thing I have decided though, let you guys. Well, I'll show you what it looks like. I mean, it's not like it's that complicated, but that's gonna be a nice meal. Well, it's gonna be more than one meal, but it's gonna look good. And if you want eggs, toast, whatever. Oops. That's gotta be washed. And another thing you can do is, whoops, this. Come here. Number one. Come here. Sophia. Come here. Don't bite my fingers. Thank you. Lily, come here. Lily. Come here. See, there you go. Good girl. Alright, both get out of here. Everybody have a nice night, or day, whichever one you're at. Make something good from your leftovers instead of the same thing all the time. Even though I'm going to make some of the same things too. Everybody take it easy. Please like and subscribe. Bye-bye.